Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, in a humble house at the edge of a village, lived a boy named Jack. Jack and his mother were kind and hard-working, but they struggled to make ends meet. Every day, they hoped for a better life. One day, Jack's mother decided to sell their cow at the village market. Jack took the cow and headed to the market. As Jack was on his way, he encountered a strange elderly man. He offered Jack a bag of beans in exchange for the cow. The old man emphasized that these beans were magic beans. Jack agreed and gave the man the cow. Jack hurried home, eager to show his mother the magical beans he had acquired. His mother was upset, but Jack remained optimistic and explained that the beans held the promise of a brighter future. He planted them outside their house without delay. Jack woke up the next day and saw a huge beanstalk that had grown from his magic beans. He quickly got dressed and ran outside to his garden. The beanstalk was enormous and reached up into the sky, eventually disappearing among the clouds. Jack quickly began climbing and ascended higher and higher, surpassing the houses, treetops, and clouds until he reached the blue sky. Jack climbed to the top and found himself in a land of towering castles and giant trees. One castle stood out as the grandest, belonging to a fierce giant who possessed unimaginable treasures. Jack spotted a path leading towards the castle, so he started walking. Upon arriving at the castle, Jack heard a noise and saw the giant walking towards him. Terrified, he quickly hid behind a nearby wall. Upon returning to the castle, the giant counted his sacks of gold coins and placed them aside before falling asleep. As the giant was sleeping, Jack quickly came out of hiding, climbed onto the table, and grabbed a bag filled with gold coins. He then ran away from the castle, down the road, and slid down the beanstalk until he reached his garden. Jack gave his mother the bag of gold coins, bringing happiness and prosperity. Jack returned to the giant's castle by climbing the beanstalk once again. He hid under the giant's bed. When the giant returned to his castle, he went straight to his room and took out a hen that laid golden eggs. Jack was amazed by the sight of the eggs. The giant later fell asleep at the table. After the giant had fallen asleep, Jack came out of his hiding place and took the hen. The hen began to squawk loudly, waking the giant up. The giant saw that Jack was stealing his hen and started chasing Jack while he hurried towards the beanstalk. When the giant tried to grab Jack, he quickly slid down the beanstalk. The giant followed him down the beanstalk, causing it to shake and creak. Jack realized the giant was pursuing him and sped up. Jack hurried back to his house to grab an axe. He began to chop the beanstalk. It swayed and creaked before falling to the ground. The giant fell and died. Back in their humble house, Jack and his mother marveled at the wonders he had brought back. The hens that laid golden eggs brought them prosperity and happiness, and they lived happily ever after. That is the end of Jack and the Beanstalk story. See you next time.